Ouvre la porte, s'il te plaît. Laisse-moi entrer dans ta vie. Fais pas.
Hi, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are doing great. This is Rock, I will know from my show, Getting to Know You. So, the basis of our show is to meet a variety of African people and people from all over the African diaspora and anybody from any background, ethnic group, or social status. The main goal is to get to know you. So today I'm going to be doing something very special. I'm going to be going to people from my country and from my community so that I get to know them and let them share their experience and advice with our viewers. But most importantly, as an African, it's always my tradition I have to say hi. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. My day is going great. I'm happy, I'm smiling. You see I'm even wearing glasses, so it means everything is going good. So without wasting time, let's dive right back into it. Let's go. So, hi, how are you today?
I'm doing good, sir. How about you?
I'm very, very good. So, today I'm going to be meeting with you. You're a very amazing person, well spoken. I've had various interactions with you, and I'm so really glad that you're on our show, and I'm so happy that you're on our show. So, without wasting time, can you tell us a little bit about your life? Tell us your name, please.
Okay, I was born in 1995, and my name is Sesi Awedeu. I'm from West Africa, Benin, a small country as a tree. And I've been living in the US for a while now. I came in here, I believe, in September 2016, and I've been making my way like everybody does. I'm not really satisfied with what I got going on with my life, but I'm pretty happy about what I have for the moment. But since I'm not satisfied, I'm still working on myself, trying to get better.
Okay, that's an amazing introduction. But before we continue, you are really tall though. People don't see it on the camera. Can you get up so that the people can see how tall you are?
I'm just 6'5".
And I can see you're wearing a Michael Kors shirt. That is amazing. I didn't know that.
I have to follow up with
the new trend.
The new trend. So yeah.
Okay. I'm really happy. I appreciate you being on our show. But to continue, can you tell us a little more about yourself? Your dreams, your aspiration, where you see us, dreams, aspiration, desires.
Yeah, I can tell you
hobbies. Because you're an outspoken person, because the context of this show is to get to know people, and everybody's different depending on their nationality, social background, and social status. So you have to approach it everybody in a different way. So can you share with us, tell us more about yourself? Yeah.
All right. So like I said, when I was in Africa and I was studying, I always wanted to be a lawyer, and that's the path I was following. But at a certain time, when I had my GD, I had to make a choice, and I only had two options: stay in my country and keep going to college, or come to the US, because I had a visa waiting for me, so I could come anytime and be a permanent resident. To be honest, I just choose to come in the US because at first I felt like it's good to have all the diploma I need, all the degrees I really need, but on the other side, excuse me for the word I'm about to use, my country is a little fucked up. And if I had to stay in my country and study and ended up, without no job, it might make all my parents and everybody who invest their money on me a little disappointed. So I choose to come in the US and start everything over and see what can be the new path, or if I still can be a lawyer like I always wanted to.
That's very interesting. But here comes the thing, right? Because how long have you been in the US?
Since September 2016.
So basically, so can you share us because like I always said, people always want to come to the US, but it's like, can you just share us like a little bit, like just a little bit of what they are to expect when they come to the US? Because like I said, I always tell people, US is not it's not heaven on earth.
Yes,
you want to eat,
right.
you have to pick the cotton. That's just an expression, but if you want to eat, you genuinely have to pick the cotton. So the only thing I can say is that, can you share us a little experience and advise people who are planning on coming to the US? The US is great, but it's not a place where you just show up and you're like, oh, I'm going to make it, I'm going to start counting money like in the videos with the girls and the money. No, that is propaganda. Everybody knows that. So can you share us a little bit of your experience? Indulge us in what people are to expect. Because I've had people on the show who are really like old, but I know you are very young. How old are you?
I'm just 24.
You're just 24.
Yes.
So can you give us your perspective, like your deep perspective, like on what because you're younger, so I'm sure you can bring a new approach to it, because some people are older, they have a different approach. So give us the youth perspective of what the US is like and what the people in your age group and your age category should prepare themselves for if they're coming here.
Okay. So basically, the first thing I will say is the US is a good country, like every single country in the world. But the US got two sides. The first thing is, when I was still back home, in my country, everything I see on TV, every single thing I saw on TV was all about the US being the best country in the world, and the US being the best place on earth, I would say. But since I got here, I had to learn, and I had to become a man and face the
true harsh reality of life in the US.
In the US. Because, to be honest with you guys, everybody talk about themselves and make sure the people who is listening to them think that they are good people. That we never show you the bad side of them. That we always talk to you about what they're been doing and is being good. But then we never tell you, oh, I was wrong at that time of my life, or I've been a bad person to get where I'm at. Then we never let you know that. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, the US is a beautiful country from the outside, but you guys need to come and land over here and see what the reality is.
It's all about. So do you think like making it in the US is also meeting the right people at the right time, or you can make it on your own without anybody?
I understand one thing. You can make it on your own without anybody. But when I say without anybody, it's not 100% true, because a man will always need another man to get to the top. You will always need somebody to help you. Maybe it's just a way to talk. Maybe hop on his back to get to the top because you're not tall enough. Or maybe get on a chair that somebody work on to get to the top. So it's like, if you got all the ideas in your head, you will always need somebody to put it together with you, or maybe help you find a way to succeed. Because it feels good to say, oh, I got all the good ideas, I'm a smart man, but it will always be the time where you gotta ask somebody, what do you think about my ideas? And tell me what is going wrong, or tell me what I gotta do to make sure everything's straight.
Straight, and yeah, another perspective. Let's call it another perspective. Okay. Right. Yeah, continue. I'm just adding up to what you were saying. I will not stop you, just continue.
So all I can say is, you still can stay in Africa and make it out. You don't have to come to the US to make it out. Whatever you do with your life is whatever you're gonna get out of it. You cannot go somewhere in a farm where they only make corn and expect them to have sweet potatoes. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you put some corn, you plant some corn, you're gonna get some corn, and you will sell some corn. So the thing is, how would I get the corn? Or when the corn will be in my hand so I can make something out of it.
Okay, that's very interesting for what you just said. But here comes another question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself sitting somewhere, maybe behind my computer or talking on the phone with somebody, or maybe in my office giving people order to make something happen. Because I understand one thing in this life is working for somebody else or having a job is what the society wants you to do to feel like you a good citizen,
or you belong, and like, you know, you are serving the purpose.
You are serving the purpose.
Exactly, yeah.
But the thing in life is, if you have a passion, any kind of passion, if it's maybe drawing, you like to draw, or